Okay. So he is done for already. Let's save and exit. We're going to refresh. Let's see, delete base because we just saved. And then, if we're lucky, I will never actually have to reload after this again. I really do actually wish this game just had save management, but it's fine. Let's see, dream dread with contentment. I don't have contentment. And once again, passion is all sorts of screwed up. Okay, we've got that taken care of. So Glover and Glover, he's not there. Oh, I do have dread and contentment. You're correct. Sorry, it didn't look like I had contentment. Usually they just kind of cancel each other out automatically anyway, but yeah, you're right. One had a much longer cooldown from the other. Let's see. So, right, Moreland's shop. That's what I was doing. Before I died of depression. Diligence, reason, devotion. Still reason. Could I do passion? No, it looks like it only takes a reason. Let's see, did Wanderer die from being too passionate? No, I died from being a sad office drone. There's a lot of, like, kind of sneaky kill ya situations. Like, all things considered, I was actually doing quite well there. But, my voice cracked a bit. Let's see, I believe, yeah, that's not a language I can read. Victory of Crowns, back to reading this. Okay. Oh, this starts with 666 stats. No. I'm just a cheaty cheaterton. That doesn't feel like starting over the game anymore. Because that got kind of really boring. I like this game, but I don't feel like starting over every single time is a good idea. I like the legacies, but I feel like you should also slowly unlock, like, start with a little bit of extra money, start with some extra reason, start with straight up steely physique, just so you don't have to farm them again. In fact, I almost feel like stuff like steely physique or whatever should just carry over to the next run anyway, just because, yeah, you've already got them. Okay. Oh, that's devotion. Sorry. I'm used to painting here. Okay, move knife secret. We're just gonna go collect everything that I had. Again. And keep, tell me if you guys see the depression thing roll by. Or pop up. Because we're gonna need it, we're going to, we're gonna want to make it nice and front and center. Same thing with that one. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually do any more here. I wish manual labor and scholarship open up new careers with their own internal advancement. Yup. Let's see, so is it time to start collecting patrons? Yeah, probably. Let's speak on this. Will attract attention. Perhaps that's what I want. So if I do end up with some notoriety here, then I will immediately go back to being... I'll go back to being... quiet, effectively. Okay, we are burning my money pretty quick here. It should start really building up after this, though. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, while we're at it, on the white. Let's see, move my reason over here. Oh, right, I forgot that burns a reason. Well, that's fine. Hey, what's the hook? Sorry, the hook is the Watchman's Footsteps. Watchman, who's the door in the eye, waits in my dreams. If I learn the lantern lore, and I dream of this temptation, I can advance my purpose. The need gnaws at me. So if I went with the, I actually don't have the lantern thing yet. Well, we'll get there. It's in one of the books. It's something I could do. I don't really know which direction I want to go with yet. But effectively, it just makes you restless. Which is yet to be like a major impediment as far as I'm concerned. I should probably pause for a second. So we've got Count Jannings, Reason, Mystique, Hardened Horizon, Life is Good. Yeah, it just like jams itself directly next to the other Reason, which is silly. We get the Sexton's Secret. Let's see. Dream with some health. Wonder you want to get some contentment soon. I mean, I guess for the dread, probably. Oh, if you click the hourglass, you can see what's coming up. Really? How? Oh, probably Season of Serenities? That's neat, actually. Okay, yes. Now we definitely want to start trying to farm contentment. Otherwise, I might be in trouble. Because the dread is already stacking up. I'm a needy little shit. It's a fleeting memory. That's not what I want. Oh, I'm about to get sick. But we know about that. I'm just gonna use money. Okay, there's some contentment. I have the affliction. The affliction won't go away immediately, so let's grab this. There's some more contentment. Okay, so that'll save my butt a little bit. Grab the other contentment, because that'll go away quick. Burn those two. Small chance it'll give me some reason. And then I'll fix the affliction. Okay, yep. Good-ish timing. Yeah, so really the trick is just dream on health kind of consistently while working the day job. Let's see, you can do that to check what hireling you've gotten as well. With what you did with the season. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do with Glover and Glover. It'd be interesting if I could advance in the ranks even further. But I don't know how possible that is. Introduction to histories. Unfortunately, a lot of the base books we've already read the descriptions of, so they're not that exciting to me. Okay, so we got that. An affliction and funds. Okay, so this time it won't screw me up. Okay, right. I did want to move this right here. Right in the middle of the board. Right where I will never miss it. Why does that appear down below too? I moved it up. Hey, thank you for the resub, Omni. You're still alive. That probably sounds really weird. To most people, probably. Okay. Got anything else here? We get my health back. And I'm still depressed. Yeah, see, this is the reason why my depression filled off the board. This is why we need a grid system. Because if there was a grid system, I could lock this in place. Sadly, can't do that. Okay, let's start dreaming on health. Because I don't think we ever get dread from that. So I can just kind of... There. Single card retains its memory from where I last placed it. But it was up here! There's no reason the health card should have been down here. It should have been up here. They retain if they retain their memories, then their memories are crap. I don't know how to describe it apart from mild infuriation. Okay, traveling by night. Oh, is something I can read. Ah, have I read this one? There's an extensive discussion on the similarities between Alopoli's own dreams and the ones of the Emperor Elagbalus, who Alopoli regarded as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is west of the world, Alopoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Or a lock this here button. Yeah, that would be lovely too. Like, this game's UI is its biggest enemy, because if I didn't have all these fiddly little UI problems, I think I would enjoy the experience. But like, with The Last Death, that was totally unintentional just because depression had slowly fallen off the board. Your illness card was where your dread tile was before I dreamed on it. That's stupid. It's because the illness card got pulled from my health pile. It should have ended up next to my health cards, probably. I don't know. It's not terrible, but like things like this, I almost feel like actually, yeah. I kind of wish things like working at Glover and Glover, I wish there was a top bar, kind of like this lower bar. For all of these like event cubes, and based on like cooldowns and stuff, they would be they'd be sorted based on cooldowns and, you know, durations and whatnot, and, you know, say how dread the issue is that's upcoming. Oh, that's passion. Right. You can't work with passion, you can only work with reason. Oh, right. And next time, let's see if we can get the okay, we get the fleeting memory. We're not depressed this time around. Normally new cards will get dropped in the center of the table, which is kind of a pain because they get dropped in with no setup or anything like that. It just happens. Because, like, what I'd like to do is set it up so there's three, like a 3x3 grid here. Associated skills, base cards, and cards on cooldown. And then every time, you know, something goes off cooldown, it goes back into this stack. And then that just stays as this resource section over here. Actually, that'd be another thing. Split the board down the middle, have a resource section, and then an active section. I don't know, there's just a bunch of things that might not look as nice, but would certainly make parsing through the amount of garbage, you know, just that much easier. Because there's a lot of garbage here. Because, yeah, this was made with some really neat ideas in mind, but not card games. Speaking of, take a moment from reading books so I can get another erudition to upgrade a collection of essays. You can organize it that way yourself. Yeah, but I don't want to spend forever doing it. Like, what's a good example? Say you have 30 marbles, and you organize them by color, but you're on a slight slant and they keep rolling. So slowly they get disorganized as you go along. Would you just leave them be, or do you find some means of permanently organizing them, say putting them in cups, you know, putting them in loops or stuff like that? And like, for me, the fact that I can't set those organizational systems is maddening because I want to. I don't want to have to constantly shuffle the reason off of cooldown into this pile for it to only get consumed again, because that is frustrating. Yeah, I could do it myself, but after a certain point, I don't want to. That's not fun. That's not the game. It's like jumping in Mario is fun because that's the mechanic. but shuffling recharged cards back into their associated piles, like, after a certain point, it feels like I'm sorting chess in sandbox games. This is why in a sandbox game, if there's like an auto-sorting mod or something like that, I will absolutely do it. In Terraria, I eventually just got a mod that pooled my entire bank effectively together into one place, and then I could sort it based on categories. And it still sucked. Madness is part of the experience. You literally go mad to unlock the secrets of Cultist Simulation. I mean, I know you're joking, but I know some people will actually make that argument. To which I would say, that's still bad game design. Because the game should not be trying to frustrate you into the point where you don't want to play it anymore. It should be challenging you, and those are completely separate things. I know everyone's making jokes that this is the way it should be because you're losing your mind, but like, Problem is, when people make jokes like that, it actually does kind of debase the point that I'm trying to make, and gets me stuck on the topic for longer. Which is why, if I ever seem particularly fixated on a topic, half the time it's because, like, you know, I'll be ready to move on and people are like, jokey joke about this thing to make you feel bad about the point you're making. I'm like, ah. Why did it end up over here? What? No. Because they stacked. They stacked two there, and one over there. And why? And then there's a reason. And look, I had this nice organizational system. Skill, scholarship, reason, passion. Fucking come on. Like, just put them elsewhere. If there's no space here, don't move cards on the board out of the way. And for the love of God, don't put anything underneath anything. Let's see, am I getting depression? Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Depression. I put it up here. It decides to put it off to the side again so I don't see it. This game's biggest enemy truly is itself. Because, like, it's got all these, like, neat features and ideas and whatnot. But it stabs itself in the foot hard with bad UI design. It's not even bad UI design. In fact, I like the fact that you move everything around. It's just the lack of tidiness mechanics is infuriating. Take a single reason, move it next to your job, and use that reason to work the job. Can't do that. You have to cycle at least 2 reasons to work the job, because as soon as you're done working the job, immediately it comes out as spent. Reason dimmed, and then you have to do another one. So you have to constantly be cycling 2. So, unless I only worked occasionally, but that's not great either. I don't know. But like, I'm not even that upset about these things. I'm just, it could be so much better. And then use 2. But if I use 2, they end up teleporting to weird places on the board. Like, I don't put half these cards in the places they end up. They just go there, and I can do nothing about it. Oh, I see. It spawns next to the time node. Oh, that's annoying. That makes sense, though. But it sucks, though, because the time node is completely useless, apart from taking up space. Okay, I'm just gonna move that over there, because I'm not using it that much. Alright, we should talk to Count Jannings while we're here. See what quest he has for me. And at some point, hopefully we could... Like, I'm usually pretty fine with clutter, but the fact that it forcibly moves other stacks is... You guys couldn't see it, but I was gesticulating wildly at the reason dimmed that had shoved the full stack of 4 reasons over to the left. It's not okay. Those are noises of frustration and disappointment. Ah. Well, alright. Let's see. Skeleton songs. Can I do this one? Sure. Because, yeah, people like to yell at me, Wander, organize your shit. This is why I don't organize my shit, because apparently it ain't worth it. This is also one of the reasons... The other reason why I don't organize stuff is, like, I clearly can't put my funds near the one thing that uses funds. Because it just... The window covers it. This is why I wish I could just press the blank space and just be like, insert coin. Like, most other games let you do that, but no, this is like... I guess the way to describe this is, imagine if you were playing a JRPG and you were trying to buy an item, but it wouldn't let you just buy the item. You couldn't, you know, click on the item and then click buy. You had to click on the item and then navigate to... you had to navigate to your inventory, open up your wallet, pull your money out of your wallet, and then put it into the merchant's hands. It's like, there's things that could make this so much easier. It did it again. And I know why it does it. It's just infuriating, because it's just like... Effectively, I'm just going to have to give up and have a swarm of, I'm just gonna have a swarm of reason in the end. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. I'm just gonna move my reason up there. And that's just going to be... I guess I can move my skills out here. I don't even use them. As far as I can tell, skill scholarship is almost kind of passive. Passive? Pointless? I don't know. Put my health here, too. There we go. Hey, Latin grammar. Like in real life. Yeah, in real life, but I don't want to have to do real life in a video game. That's boring. Okay. I'm probably just gonna... Yeah, the music changed because I'm sick. Oh, hey! We managed to close Moorlands. I'll throw it over here for the time being. I don't know if you can reuse it, or if it'll open back up again. But so we get the White Ceremony, and we get everything else. We've got Dread. We've got a bunch of books that are just... Nope, that's Temptation Enlightenment. That's the other thing. Dr. Natalia Dragon, I can move her up here as much as I want. She will always go back down into the middle of the board, which is annoying. So if I tried using the diploma at my job... Yep, doesn't work. Okay, so I'm now a Greek scholar. Let's move that up there. Let's see. Something... Nope, let's do Latin grammar. I think we also have Sanskrit as well. Let's see, I've got Dread, so I should probably start... Where's that wound? Okay. We'll deal with the wound first, and then I'll maybe think about farming some contentment. Wait, what the hell? Why'd my reason dimmed show up down there? Go up here! Okay, an affliction, a little bit of money. I mean, considering I have infinite money and I'm not going to be spending any for a while, I'll be fine. Guess I'll toss passion over there because I don't need it. Okay, so now I'm scholar in Latin. Sanskrit next. Got my health back. Which, go back to the pile of health cards. I know you guys like, I know a lot of people like to get really, really nitty at me because I get mad at video game mechanics, but like, this is actually mildly infuriating. I'll probably switch soon. I just wanted to more or less catch up to where I was at the end of the Mad Painter run. Restlessness becomes dread unless you deal with it. Ah, good to know. Okay, so now I'm a scholar in Sanskrit. Actually, I could probably just line these up, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I have any books in Greek. No, I definitely have some books in Greek. I think it yelled at me earlier. Maybe? I don't know, actually. Let's see. Still aren't a senior at Glover and Glover. No, I'm definitely at senior position at Glover and Glover. I suppose theoretically I could rise higher if someone died. So, okay. The book in silver is Greek. Oh, De Horace Book 1, probably? Wait, what? Why is there just a random fund out here? Oh no, is that gonna start messing up, or did I make a mistake there? I don't know. Oh, this one's... Wait. The one you put above Sanskrit is in Greek. Oh, you can tell by the symbol. Okay. Let's zoom out. Here's another lesson in game design. Most people are going to make associations based on color and shape, well before they make any associations based on detail. So if we scroll out the board, does this look right? The Horus is Latin. What? Yeah, it is Latin. Does this look right? I mean, I'm assuming what this actually means is these correspond with these down here, which actually does make sense. But I feel like the way to best handle this would actually be have the color correspond with the language first, then once you translate it, have it change color to match the scraps and whatnot down below. Like I know what you I know like the logic behind that, but it's mild in infuriations. I know the colors of the books are for the lore, but I feel like for the untranslated ones, they should be marked slightly differently. Not that it matters, it's just... None of it matters. It's just better design versus not. I don't know. I'm gonna turn into Total Biscuit. Yelling about 60 FPS. Yeah, followers are gonna piss you the hell off. Their colors mean fuck all. Yep. They're going to annoy me. Right. I gotta start dreaming on health. We need contentment. Because the dread has come. So we will have to kill somebody to get even more money. I don't even know what we just collected. Might have been another red secret. Let's see, Locksmith's Dream. Wander, you shouldn't play this if it frustrates you so much. That's a really... I mean... technically you're right. But that's really dumb. Like, I want to play this game because it fascinates me. It just also frustrates me. Okay, good. We got a contentment. Oh, we had two dread. I didn't even realize it stacked up to 2 already. Guess I should have started on that a little earlier. Oh, it's fine. We'll at least get a little bit back. But yeah, the whole you shouldn't play it if it annoys you thing is kind of frustrating. It's like, I do want to play it. I just wish it was better. I had the same problem with Moonlighter recently. I didn't hate the game. In fact, this is substantially better. This has niggling UI issues that eventually drive you insane. Moonlighter had many issues that made the game bad. But, like, by arguing that you either adjust or you don't play it. Yeah, but I'm going to point out why it frustrates me. Because, like, what am I supposed to do? Just not say that I'm mad at the UI design? No, I'm going to explain why it makes me mad. And then, yeah, I am going to adjust because I fucking have to. But... Oh. Oh, no. That's just an illness. Whenever I see the red meter, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Let's see. How do I give an aspect to a pawn? You have to found your cult first. And then you can promote them. Yeah. It's not... It's really frustrating when people... Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm sick now. Please tell me... Oh, I got some restlessness. Okay. We're gonna have to rely on opium, probably. Or I could paint something. Okay, let's try painting something for once. I might not make it. Let's see if painting solves my problem. Because, well, no, restlessness is gonna turn into dread. After. Okay. Paints. Oh, did I not do anything based on an inspiration? Well, that's okay. Might be able to bring it back. Well, at least I got my health back. More restlessness. How do I get rid of restlessness? Or maybe I just have to do something with it. No. It looks like it fits into something, maybe. Okay, please tell me I get some contentment from that. Nothing. Well, this is why we got the opium. Okay. So we did get some contentment. Which is good. Because I'm about to be at 3 freaking, God damn it. I'm just gonna have to keep doing opium for a second, otherwise I'm going to die. Okay. So we're not dead, but that turns into dread. Okay. Then we're going to work contentment here. Health needs to go back here. Life is good. Wait, do I have to work up my way up Glover and Glover? There's gotta be a better way of getting contentment here. Because, yeah, we're currently 2 for 2. I gotta figure out how to get, use restlessness. If you hold the card manually, the magnet encounters can't use the card you're holding, even if it uses... What? Okay, I got my senior back. Can I do passion? Or drop passion on work? Yeah, that's what I figured. Unfortunately, I lose my position every single time I do, which is a pain in the ass. Because I can't drop a passion on while I'm working at Glover and Glover, because that loses me the game. Like, the lack of concept of a weekend in this is brutal. Because, yeah, I'm sitting with this here, more or less, ready to kill me at a moment's notice. Okay, health and fucking come on. Oh, hold on. Nope. Oh, that gave me a contentment. Okay. Well, it's time to cheese this. Oh, no. Devotion, reason. Got it. So we have to wait for the next one. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to cheese the crap out of this, because that contentment's going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to have to make sure I'm holding on to this before that magnetizes that one in. We also get some restlessness. Great. No, it just took it away from me immediately.